We have different kind of adversary, all right? And then I told us one. But because of what that happened here on Friday, I also feel like going in this dimension. I want to tell you a few things about covenant. 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 These are the things that I discovered. For years, this truth seemed to have been hidden from people. And the devil, the enemy of the church, have been capitalizing on it to weaken the church. Many people are talking in tongue and speaking in tongue and fervent. But the battle of covenant has made many drop their Bible. Are you with me? Because the covenant will so empower the spirit that is attacking you or fighting you not to give up. Because it is a legal thing that should be handled legally. Even when you say, I am born again, he said, bring proof. That's why I want to say a few things to us on it. A daughter was in fact, she's here. On Friday, several cases are made, but she came here, she was burdened about her father's house. So, but even though I have known before now that she is a one raised by God in that family as a deliverer of the family. When I started entering into her case with the revelation God is giving, I say you are the deliverer of your family. That's why they're after you. But she came on Friday, started sharing. First of all, she came with the burden. All my brothers. Or he said, what they asked me to ask? I asked. The later my father was able to tell me. My father told me that his father, okay, that is her grandfather, his father was very wealthy. That in their town, his father, after cultivating yam, in the time of harvesting, that the whole town used to go and harvest for the grandfather. That was how mighty the man was, known all over. But he said after the death of the man, the first year her father sowed. He went there and saw what he could not understand. He said, could it be a mistake? He said he will no longer cut yam to put. There is covenant that is sustaining the wealth of your grandfather. Your father didn't know. He said, Daddy, my father told me, they said to him that he's the one that will take over the deity of the grandfather. The father said, no, I want to serve God. I said, that is it. So the covenant that was sustaining wealth in that family, if you refuse to agree with the idolatry, you will never have anything. She told me, the brother is a pastor in Redeem, he used to sit here. Everybody suffering, everyone suffering. But series of deliverance, she is the one Nekutu Mesmo. She said she was in a dream. She saw herself either like a stadium, Abuja Stadium or so. Abuja Stadium. And she was distracted. Her phone fell. Slept. He said the way the phone was running, there is a water that the phone was to enter. She ran and around the phone. There is a hole. She was waiting. As the phone have entered the water, when it comes through a particular hole, she will pick it. The phone with the speed closed the hole. Went. I said, daughter, when you have a father, you grow feathers and fly above, or there are things that cannot happen to you. But thank God for her brokenness. When I saw the level of the brokenness, I actually wanted to pray for her. Let's recover her phone. Decided to summon the spirit that was fighting wealth in the hand of the people that are born again in their family. One spirit, Mamala Pota. He spoke, was angry. First of all, he said to me, they were created for me. And see, are you like this? Who created the family for you? He said they were I said, don't go far. I know. Their grandfather entered into court. He said, yes, all of them are meant to serve me. They will suffer since they don't want to serve me. So because of that, I decided to speak about the issue of covenant more. He was bragging. He was bragging. But at the end of everything, I also discovered that spirit was not the chief. It wasn't the leader. And he was bragging. With all the noise and all the suffering and that kind, I said, who is the leader? Because I asked that one, I said, who was that one that collected her phone? He said, I don't know. I'm not the one. I said, who is the leader? I summoned the leader. The leader came. I said, excuse me, you are the leader? Yes. Who went to collect her phone? For the spirit. Mommy, help herself. Pastor Toke, help for the wall. You see that one, I come now. They say you took the phone and entered the water. Which water? He called the name of the water and said, I said fire in the water. Trouble came into the water. He said, let me give her phone. But I was surprised. When he wanted to give her phone,